Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and we're back here in SimAirport. Almost ready for us to get some airlines in, but before we do that I'll go to this screen and... No, I won't go to that screen yet. I'll pretend I know what I'm doing, shall I? One thing I've learnt recording these videos for YouTube is that sometimes I'm so busy focused on trying to say something relatively interesting and relevant and play the game and think ahead of what I'm supposed to be doing, is I miss the obvious. You may remember in the previous episode I was concerned for quite some time and I spent a lot of time flailing around trying to work out why my gates here, why this whole departure area was outside the security zone. I thought it was the fence up here which hadn't been completed, which it hadn't, so I completed that and it's still a problem. I put these one-way lines in, these one-way paths, and it still didn't work. I eventually had to extend my security area here over this whole area to over that gate, so it made it ridiculously large. What I failed to spot was the fact that I'd put a gate in here, a door in here, and there was no wall here segregating the arrivals area for the baggage claim, obviously, from the departure area here. There was no wall here, so people could come into this gate here, this door, bypass security and get there. It was as simple as that. So putting this little bit of wall in to separate out the arrivals area from the departures, which of course you would do in a real airport, made things work. Ridiculously simple, honestly. I should have spotted it, but I didn't, because the airport is, as people have already noted in the comments, is a little bit on the large side and is quite a walk from the ticket desk to security to departure to the gate. But that's airports for you. They're ridiculously large and overwhelming, and there are such great distances between any 2 points in the terminal building. Anyway, we're getting to 10 PM. I really should pause here and start planning for some flights. So what I've done is I'm putting down some floor now so that we actually have some level of comfort and attractiveness to our potential customers, our passengers. I've realised we need some sales outlets here in departure while people await their flight, so we'll put those down in a moment. And I have increased my workforce to 30 workmen. It will probably still take them a whole day or more to complete this flooring, to be honest, but while they're getting on with it, we should be making money from our airlines. Talking of which, I have tried to find mods, airline mods, for those airlines that fly in and out of Bristol Airport, and most of them are indeed covered, which is really nice. I have sort of made one or two concessions to to fantasy, if you will, so they're not entirely true probably to the flights, the aircraft that are actually used by these airlines, but what the heck, it's a game, it's not real probably. So we have Ryanair, we have Origny, which I think is the Channel Islands. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. If I've got that wrong, please do correct me in the comments below. So that's a Channel Islands airline. EasyJet, Wizz Air. I think they're East European, Hungarian, Romanian, somewhere like that. We still have the built-in airlines here. Actually, I'm wondering if you can take those out now that I've started the game. I know that it can be difficult to take out modded airlines from a save game, so some of them are still in here. I get warnings when I load the game. Loganair, which is actually, I believe, a Scottish airline. For some reason I thought it was Irish, but there you are. Air Belgium, I used them a lot in my previous game. I don't think they fly from Bristol. Smart Air, they're a built-in game, I think, aren't they? Hawaiian, that's one of the modded ones, that they don't fly from here. Air Malta do, Brussels do, Aer Lingus do, and I'm not seeing Air France or KLM there. I know KLM do fly some routes out of Bristol. They're sort of their short hops, which link into their main European hubs. I'll put in the description below, and I may hopefully have some annotation on the screen here to further clarify which airlines do fly out of Bristol. So who can we fly today or tomorrow? Hopefully it's 10 o'clock at the night. EasyJet and Ryanair, I think, are big users of Bristol. We don't have too many flights here from EasyJet. Where's Ryanair? We have a couple from them. Loganair. They love flying from here apparently. Yeah, that's the Scottish one. They're only small aircraft though. Yeah, they're the tiny little Saabs, 37 passengers, where we can get much bigger planes from the likes of EasyJet, the 320s, so talking 150, 165 passengers, even 206, but not here. Ryanair likewise, they're flying the Boeing 737s, 200s. Okay, now what I plan to do here is I'm going to assign EasyJet one gate, and I'll probably do the same for Ryanair as well, to be honest. But for the moment we'll focus on EasyJet, I think. So EasyJet, we can only do morning and afternoon at the moment because I don't have lights on the runway. But we'll fix that. So we'll take your 2 morning and we will take your afternoon flight. I've renamed my gates A2 and A3. We'll have A1 here at some point soonish. The other gates probably all going to be remote, so they will be B or C or something gates, whatever. So we're going to put EasyJet on, on A3, the far gate. So we'll put you down here and here. We'll put you in there for the afternoon. You're carrying 165 maximum, 150 there. 2 hours should be long enough, I think. For that, we'll find out tomorrow. Ryanair, let's take a few of you. Your nice big flights as well. Again, 1 morning and 1 afternoon. So the 737 is the 200. Okay, so it's a bigger flight in the morning. We'll take you and you. So we'll leave gate A2 as sort of mixed airline. Your 200 max will probably make you a bit longer. Okay, how long? So we'll give you 2.5 hours to turn around. And 1397, you're 160. We'll leave you on the same, the default 2 hours, I think. Okay, so that's Ryanair. Who else have we got? We might as well give Loganair some flights. They're quite keen to fly from Bristol. So these are the tiny little aircraft. We'll take... Actually, who else do we have that we can use? Wizz Air. Actually, what do Wizz Air fly? Again, they fly quite nice big aircraft. Okay, we'll take one of your... you'll be you, won't you? So you're 150. That's okay. Yeah, we'll take one of you in the morning. We'll take your afternoon flight as well. So where can we fit you into the schedule? You can be there. 150. Yeah, 2 hours should be fine for that. Wizz Air. Again, we'll put you there. I'd like to get a small one in, actually. If we actually move these guys along a bit. Might need to move them a bit longer. Let's get Loganair in. Yeah. We'll take one of your morning ones. Can I slip you? Not quite. Need to move these up closer. Okay. Am I going to run out of... Actually, the Loganair is only 37 people. Our minimum turnaround is 1.5 hours, so we can fit you in quite nicely there. Actually, if we set both these big aircraft to turn up first thing in the morning, I dare say they'll arrive earlier than expected. That's often what happens. Ryanair can go in there. So how much of a gap? Actually, as long as they arrive within the time, within that part of the day, they're happy. When they leave, it's neither here nor there, sort of. So we'll take another Loganair. We'll take one in the afternoon. Again, you're another tiny little aircraft. We'll have you in there and we'll turn you around quite quickly. Okay, there's nothing else from EasyJet, is there? No, they're all gone. it might be worth actually putting on some evening flights, but we'll look at that a little bit later. Okay, so we've got those flights scheduled, so they'll turn up. Right, so in the departure area, what we need to do is get some food options, some retail options. Let's have a look at vending machines. There's a couple of modded ones here, which are a whole lot cheaper than the in-game ones. So I think we could use those, couldn't we? Yeah. Don't press that. I want to just slow the speed down a little bit so I don't go over midnight just yet. So we've got candy vending. It's 1,000. Yeah, let's do that. We'll stick these over here perhaps. No, along here. Candy vending. Drink vending. Can go there. We've got hot food vending as well. Actually, if we put you there, coffee. We haven't got a cheaper. I've forgotten what I put down now. So that was candy, and that was drinking. We'll have a coffee vending over here, perhaps. And we'll put some of the in-game ones. We'll put the food and drink in there as well. Okay. I could do with some more garbage around these, just in case people like to drop their wrappers. We'll put you in there as well. Okay. Right, I think we're pretty much ready to go. I put in a couple more of these. Looks strange. Is that just the way my mind works? Put some more information displays in because, as we know, this is quite a long walk across the airport area. So we want to make sure people know when their flights are leaving. And we need some staff. Okay, so let's go into staff scheduling. We currently have, actually before I do that, flight sheet. When's our last flight? Our last flight should have cleared by 7. So staff scheduling. So our first flight turns up at 6. So we're going to need staff. From passengers tend to turn up about an hour and a half or 2 hours before the flight, don't they? So we're not going to start our early shift till 5, I think. Save me a staff cost, to be honest. So this will be, I'll create a new early slot, which will go from there. So I can schedule my staff just to turn up during the day, and the evening slot, which will go from 7:30, I think, just in case it runs late. It's very likely because that's only a small plane. No, actually, we'll close it down then, I think. Okay, and we need to, I'm not sure if this was in the previous build I was using while the game was in early access, but we have different schedules now for each staff category. I have a feeling it did actually turn up, but I don't recall if I made much use of it. So security, yeah, again, yeah, we'll have the same thing there. Evening, 7. Yeah. For retail, same thing again. From there, and in the evening, there. This doesn't become quite so cumbersome once you've set it all up, assuming you get it right first time. And janitors. Should we have, no, we'll have them on the set. No, that's not evening. No, that's not evening. We'll have them leaving a bit later, and early can be there. Okay, right, so during daytime we'll take just 2 janitors, I think. Early and evening we will have people on to keep the place clean. No, we'll clean up in the evening actually. So we'll have one on the evening shift, but we'll take early away. Okay, right, staff. So these are my ticket people, so we don't want anyone here early. Take all you guys out, and you, and nobody on the gates. That's it for ticket staff, isn't it? Yeah. Security. Early. No. No. If I close in, I can zoom better. There we go. Alright, and in the evening, we don't want anyone either. That's it. And retail. I've got one there, so in the evening, no. Early, no. And likewise for the coffee shop up here. Oh, this is a news agent as well, so no, we won't have you there, I think, early. I mean, actually, we could extend these retail hours a little bit earlier, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to save a little bit of money, I think, on staff for the moment. And in the evening, likewise, you can disappear home. Right, I think that's okay. So we need 3 retail people. We'll hire you. And oops, janitors. We need 2. For security, 8. Gosh. There we go. And finally, for staff, 7. There we go. Okay, so I should be ready to rock. So we will roll forward into tomorrow morning and see when I first pass. Oh, the other thing I need to check. Yeah, right. Yes, I need buses arriving more than once a day. Otherwise, passengers will never turn up for their flights. Okay, so hourly. Let's make it every 30 minutes, I think. Garbage. We don't have a light rail station at the moment, so that's irrelevant. Retail restocking daily. Yeah, we'll see how that works. So let's apply those changes. Transport capacity. There's so many good graphs in here. Forgets it's been a few months since I last played the game, as you know. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that will cover it. Gate control, we haven't researched that yet. That's a new research option. Commercial pricing. Let's put our prices up a little bit for the moment. We'll probably increase them again once we get underway and we see how much we're making or not making as the game progresses. Right, so we'll roll forward, a quick video effect, and we should start seeing passengers arriving at Bristol Airport as it opens for business. Oh my goodness, and here they are. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be at least 3 hours before their planes turn up. This is outrageous. Gosh, perhaps I should put the shifts on earlier. But no. If passengers want to turn up, they can enjoy these comfortable cafe seats while they're waiting. One thing I did during that little video effect was I prioritised these vending machines down in the departure lounge, just to make sure that I could make some money while my lovely guests are waiting for their flights. Okay, and lots of people turning up. At least they have places to sit. They have nothing to buy, or they can buy newspaper. No, they can't buy anything actually here. I could put vending machines there, couldn't I? That'd be a good idea. Let's do that. So we want some vending. I could do with advertising as well, actually. A lovely drinking machine. Where should we put that? We'll put that... which way round is that? That's it. Up there. And a food vending. There. And what else? Actually, a coffee. Yeah, a coffee machine while they're waiting. Again, all the mods I'm using here are in my Steam collection, so if you want to check them out, just follow the link in the description below, and you should be able to find them. I've put all the airline mods in the Steam collection, but not the actual aeroplanes themselves. They are linked from the airline mod, so you can find them easily enough from there. Otherwise, it's just such a huge list of mods to complete to add into the collection. It could become a little overwhelming, or more likely, more awkward for me to maintain, because I'm a very lazy person, really. Obviously, as I like creating huge walks for my passengers. Is this my staff turning up yet? When are my staff going to turn up? Oh, they are! Right, excellent. So it's 5:20. People are buying tickets. That's good of them. Yeah. Again, we can assign ticket desks to airlines if we wanted to. And our first plane arrives. It's a Ryanair. And if I can organise this appropriately. Get rid of the HUD. Beautiful. And the staff start turning up. The flight crew, that is. We're going to let passengers on anytime soon. Once the... there they go. Just try to take a screenshot or two. They're not doing especially well, but that's working quite nicely. We've got 108 minutes before you have to leave, and you're nearly fully boarded. Well, this is a relief. With any luck, I'll get my perfect operations bonus on my first day. Oh, now one thing I did notice, I can't check how much money I've made until I employ a finance officer, so we'll do that actually as well. We do have an empty office. CFO, there you go. Which should mean then... oh, come on. Turn up to work, man. Or woman, person, whoever you are. Is that you? Yeah, I think it is. Aaron Lermon. Yep. There you are. So, profit and loss. I'm making a loss, but yeah, most of that is staff. With any luck, that loss will reduce. I mean, if we compare that to previous days when I was building, yeah, hardly unexpected. That's cool. Right, how are our departures going? Doing very well. Although they're departing an hour early, pretty much. Oh, this is very nice. But then again, I should just check that again. They're not running at anywhere near full capacity for those aeroplanes. Which is fine. I mean, maybe it's the airlines don't quite trust me yet to deliver on the service that I'm offering. Which is fine. Yeah, my builds are still going down. Baggage claim is working. We will put more flooring in these other areas, but I just want to get passengers who are arriving to depart, as it were. I do want my incoming... this arriving and departing language can be awkward for me to use. I don't know about you, but yeah, that's fine. But yeah, the passengers here who are flying out of Bristol are getting preferential treatment, but then they are spending less time here. Or so they are spending the more time here. So I want to take care of them as best I can. My bar is making $10 so far today. Oh, the hot food vending is making money. Candy. Oh, good. I'm making money from the vending, which is excellent. Yeah, how's the coffee shop up there doing, actually? 20? Not quite so good. The newsstand is making money, which is handy. Good. Right, and who's that? Oh, that's our Scottish Air. There you are, you're boarding now. Lovely. You'll be flying out soon. won't you? Oh, waiting for baggage. Oh, why is baggage taking so long? Oh, that's interesting. The baggage is... I actually put in a staff door up here. Maybe the door needs to be wider, perhaps? I don't know if the staff... What are you? Oh, you're waiting for your 2:30 flight. Are you? I don't know what you're doing. Let's go back and do something else. Yeah. Okay, the departure lounge appears to be working quite nicely. People are using the seats. It's not overcrowded. Yeah, our vending machines are making a fair amount of money. Yes, that's working quite nicely. Oh, there's our EasyJet plane. Very good. Very good. Lovely models, as always. I mean, I'm always impressed by not just this game, but most of the games I play do have some workshop support. So I just love the creativity and talent of these people who are creating assets for all these games. It really does add that extra flavour to it. This is really nice. So, how are we doing? Yeah, everything is running to schedule. Do you know what? I think for tomorrow we will put lights on the runway. That's 25 grand. I can afford that. That's good. Yeah. And actually, if I can I prioritise that upgrade? Doesn't. Oh no, I need to place it. That's you silly boy. There you go. Okay. Right, so if I prioritise that, give that a urgent prior. Can I give that urgent? Yeah, this clicky thing is so random. Sometimes it really works, and sometimes there you go. High, that'll do. So hopefully that's all. Actually, they've nearly completed all the flooring. Excellent job. That's red there because that's a security zone. I can take those off, I think, can't I? If I go into options. And I don't want gameplay. Yeah, the zone overlays. Yeah, that's taken that away. That's nice. Yeah. Okay, now again, reminder, if you're new to this series, if this is the first one you've seen, this is an attempt to replicate Bristol Airport here in the UK. And this is not what it looks like in real life. In real life, this whole ground floor is devoted to arriving passengers, checking in and leaving and departing passengers. Sorry, I'm still getting it the wrong way around. Departing passengers checking in and waiting around for coffee, and arriving passengers going through security and baggage collection and stuff. All the departure lounge, all the security and stuff is actually on the first floor. So once we've got this airline running reasonably well, we will actually move all this stuff, security and departure lounge, up a floor. Okay, my workmen are doing quite nicely. I think I can cut down their numbers now back to 25. Okay, it's going to cost me 10 grand to fire some of them, but until we put the next level in, until we put the first floor in, we won't need quite that many workmen on hand. Okay, can I start scheduling evening flights? Yes, I can. Right. Okay, so what have we got from EasyJet? We could put another morning flight in. Oh, we can do that actually, yes. That is a 320 CFS. So I think it's probably this one. So if we move you out there, we can accept you and put you in there. That's good. Are we changing your... No, we're leaving you as 2 hours. That's fine. And the evening flights, we'll accept both of those, I think. Oh, we've got 3 we could accept, have we? Ooh, okay, well, we'll take both of those. Let's slip you into the evening time. That's good. And who else can we put in the evening? Ryanair. We'll take, yeah, the 800, which is 160, so we'll leave that as 2 hours. We'll accept one of you. I'm going to slip you into there. Oh, we can do Air Malta now. Excellent. We'll bring Air Malta in on a separate stand, I think. We'll have a separate gate from them. Wizz Air. What's your evening flight? Again, you're a 321N. 206 passengers. Ooh, let's risk it, shall we? We'll accept you. Oh, I need a large gate for that. Oh yeah, I need to check this to small, don't I? That's why. Yeah, oh, you're fine. Yeah, we're putting in the large gates as remote gates at some point reasonably soon. You're 160, you're 150. That's fine. Actually, let's bring you a little bit earlier. Don't want you running over into the early morning. We'll assume we can clear you by midnight, which will be good. Okay. Yep, that looks fine. So we're going to need more staff for tomorrow. So what I'll do is we'll run this forward, seeing as all the flights have now gone. And we should have our perfect ops bonus. It won't be much at this point. We've only got a few flights going in and out, but every bit of income counts. Passenger satisfaction is 68%. That's really good. Airline interest 37. Yeah, that's well, it's a start. It is a start. Okay, so shall we put in some floor along here? Might as well, seeing as the guys are actually working. Look at the workmen. I am paying them 24 hours a day, so what should we put in here for bare concrete? No. Floor 15. That looks interesting. Yeah, we'll put in that. It looks kind of woody or sort of hardware and carpet, doesn't it? So how much is that going to cost us? We'll just go down to here. $35,000. Let's do it to there. Again, arriving passengers get the thin end of the wedge. Really, they don't get all the luxuries that our departing passengers do. Right, I've left some planning in here, so that's going to be another taxiway. I imagine another gate's going to go down here, and our remote gates, our large gates, are going to go up there. I don't need that planning area there. Let's just clear that. That's just in the way because we obviously already have taxiway there. Splendid. Right, so we'll roll over the day and see how we've done on our first full day of operation. Okay, balance. Let's look at our monies. Perfect ops. Yes, 1,800. Very nice indeed. Profit and loss for yesterday. We lost 104,000. Half of that was materials. Taxes. Could do with reduction in my taxation. Now that's a research thing. I already have. I need a VP. I need to employ more admin staff, I think. Gate control, I don't need that yet. Advanced ticketing, don't need that yet. Yeah, that's, yeah, you can assign ticket desks to gates and stuff. Maintenance, don't really need to do any of this. The property tax would be handy, but I'm surviving for the moment, so yeah, cause the thing is the cost of doing the research and employing a VP all of that time. We're not going to worry about that just yet. It takes off 10%. I can make more money, I think, from planes and passengers. Just need to adjust my schedule. So we need people on the evening shift now. Oh, do I? That's interesting. I didn't think I had you employed on the evening shift. Did I not click them off? Or maybe have I got it automated? There is an automated staff option on here. Maybe I've got that turned on. Evening. No, maybe I just failed to take the ticketing staff away during the evening shift. So this is evening, so we need our security people here. Might as well have them fully staffed, because there's a risk we'll have a lot of passengers. Those are quite big aircraft that we're putting in. Just double check that staff, that we have got the gates manned as well as the ticket desk. That's fine. Retail. Yeah, we need retail in the evening as well now, just to make sure that we can get passengers to spend money. And janitors, we might as well have 2 people on in the evening as well, I suppose. We're going to have passengers. We do want to keep the place clean. Right, so that's it. I think we will wrap up this episode here. It seems about the right sort of length, and we've achieved a reasonably successful first day of operation. So tomorrow we will have more flights. Absolutely, evening flights. We may add in another gate. We may actually start putting in Bristol Airport floor level number 1 and actually start making it look like the real modern day Bristol Airport. But that's it from me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of SimAirport. If you have, it'd be great to hear from you. A like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbs up button. You know how to do that. But even better, if you've got any thoughts, recommendations, suggestions, even criticisms of what I'm doing here in the game, the fact that the airport is ridiculously large for the amount of people I've got running through it. Yes, I know. Thank you. Yeah, you can say that again. I don't mind. Anything you want saying, just drop it into the comments box below. It would be awesome to hear from you. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, then you can do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost here in SimAirport, until the next time, bye-bye for now.